This is your class live recording for Understanding Poetry for my freshman English class. We're going to go through a couple of poems today, talk about meaning, and kind of verbally annotate them. So the first poem we're going to start off with is Young by Sexton. So we'll go ahead and read it, and then we'll talk about it. 1,000 doors ago, when I was a lonely kid in a big house with 4 garages, and it was summer as long as I could remember, I lay on the lawn at night, clover wrinkling over me, the stars bedding over me. My mother's window a funnel of yellow heat running out. My father's window, half shut, and I where sleepers pass. And the boards of the house were smooth and white as wax, and probably a million leaves sailed on their strange stalks as the crickets ticked together, and I, in my new body, which was not yet a woman, told the stars my questions, and thought God could really see the heaven and the painted light, elbows, knees, dreams, good night. So I want to start off talking about the imagery, I guess, in word choice. We're going to start at the beginning of the poem, 1,000 doors ago. I think this is such a really interesting and different way of talking about time passing in the concept of doors. We don't really have a concept of how much time goes between each door closing and opening. But I like that phrasing, 1,000 doors ago, when I was a lonely kid. And I think this is such an important phrase to have so early in the poem because this is such a universal human understanding of being a lonely child, particularly when we have the imagery of the big house with 4 garages, and it's summer all the time. So there is this concept of stuff instead of companionship, big house, 4 garages, but she's alone. She's got the lawn that's nice and cozy, the stars, but her mother's window is a funnel with the heat running out, and her father's window is half shut. So there is this concept of separation between her and her parents. They're inside in the light and the heat and the warmth, and she's not. She's outside with the stars, bedding over her. So she is alone outside in the dark where it's colder. I like the description that the father's window is half shut, and I where sleepers pass. Which kind of brings this imagery of, that place between asleep and awake, which is kind of a magical place, and she's not there. Our speaker is outside. She describes the house, smooth, with lots of leaves and crickets, and so she's talking about there isn't really a sense of companionship here, even though there are leaves and crickets and her folks are inside. She's still alone in her new body, which is not a woman's yet. So again, we have this understanding that she's young, having this new body, brings up lots of great imagery for us as the reader to understand. She's got a lot of questions. There's probably some confusion, coming into understanding who she is and what it means to be a woman. And she's asking the stars and God what that means instead of asking mom and dad. And so we really have this great imagery of what it means to be young and alone and feel confused, and I think this poem does a great job portraying that imagery. I snagged a quick picture off the web that I think really beautifully kind of epitomizes this poem. We've got this lovely starry night, this house lit up, looks warm and inviting, but as the viewer standing outside, we can tell that we're alone, and there is a separation. And so I really think that this is a good image to represent the